Hello there, I'm going to show you how to make this keyring, and it can be easily made with your scrap fabrics. It's very easy, so let's see what we need and how to sew it. Before I get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have over 500 videos on sewing and quilting. To make this scrap fabric keyring, you're going to need one piece of fabric that measures in at 3 inches by 14 inches and another piece of fabric that measures in at 4 inches by 14 inches. So one is just slightly wider than the other. I also did some interfacing that is 3 inches by 14 inches, and that will be stuck onto the 3 inch by 14 section of fabric. Lastly, you'll need this hardware in order to make your key rings. So there's a key ring and then this thing here that kind of clamps down onto your fabric once you have finished. For my sewing tutorials, I use a Baby Lock Soprano. I'm not paid nor sponsored to create this video. In my top thread, I use a polyester. In my sewing needle, a 9014 Microtech sewing needle, and the same colour bobbin as whatever I'm sewing, or a white polyester if I'm sewing with a lighter coloured fabric. You're going to take the 3 inch by 14 inch piece of fabric and you are going to adhere the interfacing onto the back of the fabric, so on the wrong side, and on any kind of sticky interfacing there's going to be a rough side or a shiny side, and this is clearly a shiny side, and this is dull. So this is the part we're going to be adhering to the back of our fabric. So every interfacing is different. Always read the manufacturer's instructions before you do this and attach it to the back of the fabric. Once this is attached to the back of the fabric, you're going to do a bag strap fold, as I call them. So you're going to turn this over, so this creates the center crease. Turn it the other way around and then press. And then once you open it out, you have this center crease and you can fold that in on itself like so, and you will do that on both sides. So this one gets folded in and then that other side gets folded in, and you press that down. Now once these two sections are folded in half like this, you can fold the rest of it up in half like that and then press. This basically hides all of your raw seams because we don't want to see raw seams on our keyring. So once this one is done, you can do the same thing to the other one. Now both these sections have been pressed, so we can now take it over to the sewing machine, and we are going to stitch down both on this side and this side on the wider section of fabric. And also don't forget to tidy these up as we go so we don't have a big job at the end. Now we're going to do the same thing with this strap. We're going to put 2 sections of stitches onto it. I'm going to see if you can see this. Have a look. There you go. You can see my stitches here and here. Now what we're going to do is place the narrower one on top of the wider one, so you just see this little bit of fabric poking through, and then you're going to stitch along these existing lines, attaching both of them together. So your keychain is going to look something like this. Now I want this floral side to be on the external, so I'm going to fold it over like so, and just making sure that everything is parallel, and then I'm going to take my other part and I'm going to put it right in there, and then I'm going to use a pair of pliers to shut one of the ends up, and then use the same pliers to shut the other end up. And then you're going to go ahead and put the keyring part on. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I have over 500 sewing and quilting tutorials, and there's going to be another video that I'm sure is going to be very useful. So this is what it looks like, and thank you for watching.